Sorry for the wait, everybody. We have to promote this shit, and I have to have it live right away.
I know. It's hard.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on? We're another edition of Just Saiyan podcast because we're talking Marvel's Civil War.
About time.
We're just saying.
Yeah,
we're just saying. All right, before we get started though, let's crack the beers open.
Crack the beers.
That's our tradition every podcast. We gotta crack the beers open. And we got this Vulcan ale. You guys should check this out. I'm gonna show you real quick right here. Look at the Vulcan ale, man. That is dope. That's pretty sweet, huh? The Spock. The Spock. That's kind of warm.
Yeah.
All right, back off. All right. So we're talking. So we're gonna go non-spoilers, and then we're gonna go spoilers. And this is part one, just like Infinity Wars, but they're gonna change the name, I guess.
Yeah, they are. That's what I heard.
Yeah, this is part one, and we're gonna have our buddy Double No More Jeffrey on the podcast next one, and then of course I'm gonna have Josie Morales and hopefully Tintan Shinoko can join us for that podcast. And James, you're welcome to do the part two as well.
If you have me here, I'll do it. I'm glad.
We need two mics though.
Yeah.
We need two mics.
I'm thinking about getting one very, very soon. So
get the Yeti, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Yeti. I like it.
So yes, Marvel Civil War. This thing is blowing up.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I checked on the Yahoo News articles, this is made because it did internationally first.
Yeah,
it went international, and then now it went to the U.S. and over here, $3 billion.
Are you serious?
$3 billion in one weekend.
That's not bad at all.
In one weekend. That's what it said. Don't quote me on that, but I've been seeing $3 billion when Batman v Superman can't even make $1 billion.
Well,
that is bad. That movie is shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go the non-spoiler route of Marvel Civil War. If you haven't seen it yet, I mean, I think we both agree this is the movie you need to watch. This is a popcorn blockbuster, but it does have a little bit. I felt like this was definitely a little bit of Winter Soldier still with a thriller aspect, but then a lot of fun still with an Avengers film.
Yeah. I thought it was like an Avengers mixed in with the Captain America. It's like a perfect blend of both genres. Because Captain America is the first Avenger. Let's just be honest.
And they do them better in the movies than. I believe in the TV, definitely the cartoon series.
Yeah.
But even in the comics, it seems like it's a different Captain. It's a different Steve Rogers.
You know what? Yeah. Now that you mention it, I think it's so too. Like he's in the comic books, he's much more like truth and justice and like fight for America. You know? And this one, he kind of like is fighting for himself. He still believes in what he believes in, but I think in this one because. In the Winter Soldier, he found that the corruption was in the government. Yeah. Hydra was everywhere. Yeah. And so now he doesn't know who to believe in anymore. He doesn't know who to follow except for the Avengers. He believes in the Avengers, and that's like his baby. And this is what I like, and this is what I'm fighting for.
Exactly. I mean, he now understands that this is a different kind of world that he lives in. I mean, this is not World War II where he came out of. I mean, he still loves America, but it seems like he's more about more of like the people's freedom, and especially that's the whole conflict in this film. Tell us, James, what's Super Nerd 81? What's basically what's the gist of this movie? How's this movie? What's going on here?
Well, with Civil War Act, the movie, of course, in the comic is they are totally different, but they have a lot of similarities in it. When we get into non-spoilers, I'll tell you. Yeah. They in the comic, they have this registration act that goes off because of this incident that happened with these superheroes. They were called the New Warriors, and they were doing a reality TV show. Yeah. And so, they're all showing off with the camera, and they were going against A-list villains. Yeah. Not like B-list or C-list like they're used to, but they went against Nitro, who's a big time villain. Nitro's power is that he explodes. Yeah. Into big atomic bomb. Well, anyway, the New Warriors were going after him, and all of a sudden he explodes, and he takes out a school, and he takes out half the people.
Well, that's the comics. That's the comics. Yeah. So what's going on in this film, though?
Oh, in this film, it's kind of the same aspect if you think about it. There's the registration act.
What you just said right now, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just as impactful.
No, you're right. It's not as impactful as everything. I think mainly what's the guy's name? I always forget.
Falcon?
No, Xanatos.
Oh, Zumo. Zumo or something like that. Zuma, our supposed villain in this film, and I'll get to that.
I think he's a much more, and also Crossbones is too. You know, like
Crossbones in this film, and the Crossbones scenes were dope.
Oh, they were amazing. Dope. They were amazing.
So what is the whole conflict in this film? Like, what divided these once heroes who fought alongside each other to be divided?
I think it's the Registration Act that came into effect because Tony wanted to go. Tony's all for it.
Yeah. And
Cap's not for it because it's taking away their freedom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what the whole thing is divided.
The whole conflict is.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you would think it'd be definitely they'd shove it in your face with the Registration Act.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But they don't really do that.
No, they don't.
Because there's a lot more stuff going on in this film.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's mostly centered around. I think the Registration Act is like kick him when he's down, but it's mostly centered around Bucky.
Yeah, because they're framing him for a crime he did not commit.
Yes, we won't say what the crime is, but they're framing him with this crime, and then they have to, of course, Steve wants to get involved with this
because it's his best friend. He's all like, I can't do that. It's my best friend.
Yeah, and then the Registration Act comes to effect, where Tony. This is the funny thing about Tony in this movie is like he said he's all pro for the Registration Act. He says that we need rules, we need boundaries,
or we're no better than them,
better than them, which is the most hilarious thing because everybody around the internet, and including myself, go, motherfucker, you're the one that made Ultron.
I know.
Boundaries. You're the one that went over to Afghanistan or whatever and blew up everybody with your Stark toys. Like you are the least person to really kind of go with.
Yeah.
I mean, Tony is, but he's an interesting fellow. Like this is the interesting concept. Like because in all honesty, if they sign, because everybody pretty much has to sign this eventually.
Yeah.
If they sign it, they're working for the government.
Yeah.
That's basically how it is. They're not vigilantes anymore. No. So you just got to imagine Batman, who's a vigilante, who only works for himself, who has all this money, having to work for the government. That's exactly what's going on here because you have characters that they don't play nice with the government.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking like, dude, the Punisher, this guy was for the government. This guy is not for the government no more.
No, he's not. He's definitely not for the government.
So that's basically the aspect of it. And what I really loved about in this film was I thought the action sequences were fucking awesome.
Yes, they were. They were really, really amazing. Just the airport scene, everything.
The airport, and what really caught my eye was the hallway scene.
Yeah,
the hallway scene, going down the stairs.
Yeah.
And using like some of the surroundings. To the advantage. Like that was badass. I was like, that was very initiative. That was very creative. Where other movies that's where they fall is the creativity. It's just they expect us to really like it because they're bashing each other in.
Yeah.
With Civil War, there's fisticuffs going on, but there's a lot of creativity.
I like that word, fisticuffs.
There's fisticuffs. But there's a lot of creativity. Especially when watching this film, I felt like I was playing a game because the combos that they were using, especially in that opening act.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With Cap's team, like it was awesome. I love the use of Scarlet Witch in this film too.
I love Scarlet Witch too. I thought she was an amazing character in the whole entire movie. I'm sorry, and she was just an amazing. She was in it, and she knew how to. She was still learning her powers, but she knew how to use them pretty well.
Yeah,
and just the scenes that she did was just amazingly amazing.
Yeah, I thought they used her way better than Joss Whedon did in Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
I think it was more probably because now that she has a team and people to rely on.
Yeah,
but you know what? That's all you need is Scarlet Witch. You don't even need Quicksilver. Don't necessarily have to have Quicksilver in this universe.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, man, I'll ship Cap and Scarlet. I'll ship them. Man. I'll ship them. But I also digging Vision. Vision's coming. He comes in here all suave, not suave, but he's Mr. Rogers basically.
Yeah,
he's dressing up like Mr. Rogers, and it's a funny sight to see.
I know him and his like little tux in there, or his little suit and everything, and.
He's not even really in this film.
No, he's not.
I think the most of the time he's in it is he's having dialogue and conversation with Wanda.
Yeah,
with Scarlet Witch.
Well, in the comic books, they actually get together and they have kids.
Oh no, they're implying that too.
Yeah.
They're definitely implying that they're together.
Yeah, they're gonna get together. Yeah.
Are they?
No, they're not together. They were.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Which I kind of like it though. They got chemistry. I thought that was cool. Yeah. But the Vision, he's kind of held back in here. But I did like how they kind of explain how some of these characters would, get just like stir the Vision one way or the other. Because Wanda, she could take on the Vision.
Oh, she can. She does. She's the only one that actually could at the time.
At that time, unless Tony's smart enough to like invent something.
Oh yeah. He probably will. Yeah. Well, that Infinity Stone that he has in his forehead, like no one really knows the power of it, and he doesn't even know the power of it.
Exactly.
And so like that right there gives him a big advantage because it's still a mystery to him, but yet it is a powerful gem that Thor left here. Yeah. Because he said it'll be safer with Vision right now than anywhere else.
And what's great about this film is that they do mention like where Thor and Hulk are. Yeah. Or not are, but at least they like address it. You have to address it at this point because those are the two major Avengers. And what I like about this film, it didn't feel like an Avengers film. It felt like a Cap film still.
I felt to me like a blended of both.
It was a blended of both, but I still felt like this was Cap's film because, in Cap and the Avengers, he's kind of put on the back burner. Yeah. Like he's not the main focus. With this one, it's all about Cap.
That's true. Yeah.
And Cap he just really feels like when the Russo brothers have take a hold of Cap. Yeah. He starts becoming like one of my favorite superheroes of all time because he's so heroic. He's realistic. He's very definitely divided by a lot of the situations that go around, but he's still loyal to a lot of situations that to Bucky. He's loyal to. He's also I don't think he wants to harm Tony.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to harm Tony at all. Because Tony, like in the comic, him and Tony have a bond, like a brother bond.
Yeah, they're always bickering and they're always fighting, but you could tell that they have Tony. He does not agree with Cap most of the time.
No, he doesn't.
But and he doesn't agree with a lot of people most of the time. But you know what? When it comes to Cap, like you could just tell, especially in this film, like he has such a great respect towards him.
Oh, he does. He does. I mean, like his father invented him. Basically, because he helped, with the super soldier serum.
He helped.
Yeah, he helped.
The actual guy who invented him.
No, that's true.
Because I was watching Cap first adventure last night. I like that. I think he was played by Stanley Tucci. I'm like, the little German guy. Poor guy.
He's all, I like it in the Cap movie. He's all like, "Oh, you can't have this. You're fasting."
Yeah,
we'll have it later.
No, I won't have it later. I'm not. I have an operation tomorrow. I drink it now. Also, dude, Carter is so fun in that movie too.
Yeah.
So fun. Yeah. And she does someone make an appearance in here. Yeah. So don't worry. She always makes an appearance in Cap movies because Cap that's pretty much Cap's love.
Yeah, Carter and Cap. Yeah.
So moving on from let's go to Tony though. Let's go to Tony.
All right.
Now Tony. I said Team Tony just because, like, I like Tony. Doesn't mean I agree with his shit.
Okay. All right. The truth is coming out now.
I don't agree with any of his shit. He's pretty much wrong most of the time. If you think about it, like Ultron, wrong.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong right there.
But you still, for some reason, you still love the shit out of Tony.
Oh yeah,
just how he is. In this one, you could just feel like a lot of the weight has just been put on him. Especially the events from Age of Ultron. Especially what happened over there. But they showcase that. You see it in the trailer.
Isn't it called Savolia or something?
Savolia or something like that. Where they showcase, in the trailer they showed you New York City, Savolia, Washington, D.C.
Yeah, the events that happened there and everything,
Yeah, so he feels like it's his duty to kind of like, clean this mess up.
Yeah.
Even though he's the one that started most of that shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he feels responsible, we'll say in the spoilers, why he feels like this, because it gives him a better perspective on why is he doing this.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And we'll get to the spoilers on who we think is right and wrong here.
Yeah.
But with Tony, he wasn't. I loved how when it was first announced that they were going to do Civil War, and they're like, "Oh, Iron Man's going to be in it." Like they signed Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Everybody automatically felt like he was the villain of this film.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they did.
I felt a little bit where he was a little bit too arrogant in this film, but I didn't feel like he was the overall villain in this film. But I think if you were going to side, it started to feel like in this film, it definitely was a Cap film because you started to feel like Cap was right in this whole situation, especially with a lot of things that happen in this film, which we'll get into spoilers.
Yeah.
But it seems like Tony, as much as he wanted to do good, he didn't hear what people were saying about certain situations that turned into shit.
Yeah.
But I love because there's a couple scenes with Tony. There's a couple scenes with Tony with some characters, which I absolutely love. It's kind of hard not to. I can't talk about it. I guess it's hard.
Does the character start with an S by any chance?
Maybe a little Superman. But Tony was a great character. The one character I still feel like it's just kind of out of place, probably because of the casting. Still, I think was just a stupid bonehead move. Was Rhodey. As much as I like Rhodey and War Machine from the cartoon series, and I always felt like that was the number 2. But I don't like Don Cheadle as Rhodey.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, you know what? You know who I liked as Rhodey?
Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
I thought they had way better chemistry. And Rhodey's actually in that is younger. It seems like he's younger than Tony.
Yeah.
And Terrence Howard, of course, is killing it on Empire. So I guess it all works out. But
the Empire is actually pretty good. I got awesome. Watching that. Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. But I want Terrence Howard as Rhodey. I mean, out of all the characters that got switched out, like you say, even though I like Maggie Gyllenhaal better than Katie Holmes as Rachel, or even like there's been a couple swaps over the years in comic books. I feel like Terrence Howard would have killed it as Rhodey. I think they would have, him and Robert would have killed it. So
I think so too. But didn't he want more money and they didn't want to give more money?
That's something like that. I don't understand that. I mean, this guy he's an Oscar nominee and stuff at the time. So just give him a little bit more money, Marvel. Marvel was just being a little bit greedy at this point. So it's just like the same with Edward Norton. I like Edward Norton as Hulk too. So we have Tony. Tony was really what I really loved about Tony and Cap's relationship. It felt like it evolved more.
Really?
I felt like because when we see Tony and Cap, we don't see we see some scenes with them in the event, of course, the Avengers and all that stuff. That's when they're together. In the Avengers, like you see a little them either bickering, fighting, or
making fun of each other,
or making fun of each other, or just overall going over the plan. But with Civil War, I felt like there was just these. I didn't feel like it was Iron Man and Captain America together talking like you do in like the Avengers. I felt like it was Tony Stark and Steve Rogers talking, because there's a lot of moments in this film where they're just talking. They're going back and forth about the Registration Act. They're going back. They're conflicted on because they're opposite sides. And I think that what this film does fantastic is the setup. On the opposite sides, and then also when it finally comes to the blows, it's just sparks fly.
That's true. You got a point there. I
don't know how you feel about Cap and Tony's relationship, but I do feel like it went further, because at the end of this film, it feels like it's just been through hell and back. And it just makes you more interested to see what happens.
See, like me, I'm coming from the comic book realm. That's where I'm coming from. And in the comic book, they were brothers. They had that strong bond. And they disagreed, but they were like brothers. And
I honestly don't necessarily feel like they're brothers in the movie.
In the movie, they're more like coworkers. They're like, I work with this guy.
I think in the beginning, they're coworkers. But then when it hits Age of Ultron, they're friends. Because of course they had that party scene and stuff. But I feel like they're definitely not brothers, but I feel like after this, they are. After this thing.
Really? You think so? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think he's still, well, I don't want to get into that.
I'll explain further why their bond, I feel like, actually strengthened at the end of this film. Because, I mean, this is the worst of the worst you can get with two individuals who hated each other in the beginning, who respected each other later on, and who actually are friends. Even, Cap or Tony says, or is it Tony that says that I thought we were friends? Or no, or Cap says Bucky's my friend, and Tony says I thought we were too. I'll explain why I think the bond is actually stronger after this. after when we get to
you got to explain this because I got some things to say about that.
I'm going to explain this because it feels like a real life relationship when you have with your friends, your buddies who you feel like are brothers. Because there's going to be times where something comes up and like it just totally like it's the worst of the worst. It's like the worst of the worst situation, this and that. But then like later on, you kind of grow stronger for that. Like you kind of like you have it. I'll explain it right now. I'll explain it in the spoiler. It's kind of hard to talk about like this relationship without getting into a little bit more detail.
Yeah, without being into the spoilers. Yeah,
in detail. Yeah. So we'll leave that for there. So we'll leave the Tony and Cap conversation for later. But what I really loved about this film was also how much screen time everybody got.
Yeah, I know. I like that too. Like everyone got a good amount of screen time.
It felt balanced.
Yeah, it did.
It felt really balanced. And that's with the bravo to Russo brothers because it's hard to do. Spider-Man 3. Even Dark Knight Rises couldn't balance their characters.
Yeah, because everyone was worried about, I honestly think, I know Civil War was probably already done making, but they kind of like took a thing from Batman. And it's like, dude, we're not gonna do what Batman did because Batman introduced all these characters and it was all just together and it was just didn't make no sense.
Yeah.
But with this one, they were all well balanced. They were really in just one. All of them were just in a couple of scenes, not like a.
No, yeah. What you got to understand about this film is like, yes, you get the big battle, but they all have to come together for that big battle. And after that, you think about it, like they weren't in it very long. There's only a certain amount of characters that are really in the film.
Yeah.
And one of them is the Black Panther.
Oh, amazing!
How awesome does his suit look?
His suit looks awesome, dude. It just looks so awesome because it had in the comics his suit's just a black suit that looks like a panther's face, and that's really much it.
Yeah.
But this one had the silver lines in it and everything.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah. There's only a few comic book costumes that I like. One is Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's cool.
Because I don't like the way they made Ant-Man look in the comics. He has this weird mask that goes. It looks weird.
It's so much better done in the movie.
Exactly. The mask is so much. The suit's done more better, and then also Black Panther now because his suit just looks. It has that silver add just like a little bit the pop it needed.
Yeah, and you know what? Going back to like the first Avengers real quick on Captain America, his suit was terrible in the first Avengers.
Yeah.
But man, they really did a great job.
I think they did that on purpose though.
Sort of.
Yeah, because he was a spokesperson for the war. That's why his suit looked like that. That was the original.
Yeah, but I feel like the design could have been
the design could have been way better.
His suits now are just
awesome. Oh yeah,
especially when he goes back to that World War II one.
Yeah,
and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That one's dope. But yeah, Black Panther was dope, man.
Yeah, he's
fast, agile,
good character.
Yeah. You don't get a backstory from him. There's no spoilers because there's too much going on in this film already.
Yeah,
but he's getting a solo film. I believe in 2017.
Yes, 2017. I just saw the thing on Facebook.
The poster. Yeah. Oh my god! Like I'm so ready to know everything about Black Panther and Wakanda.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an awesome character, man. And the actor who played him is Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
and he's from 42. I saw that movie.
I saw that movie too.
Jackie
really
Robinson.
Good. Yeah,
favorite baseball player, Jackie Robinson. He was also in Get On Up.
I saw that one too.
I feel like he's a great addition. I mean, I don't think he like destroyed the performance. Like he outshined a lot of these characters, but he definitely was the super bright highlight of the film.
Yeah, he was. I thought, and then his introduction when he was brought into the movie, when a scene, I thought that was amazing too.
Yeah, I thought that was really great.
Yeah.
What's cool is I was listening to the Mr. Sunday podcast last night, the Weekly Planet. Excuse me. Weekly Planet is hilarious.
Is it? I gotta check it out.
It's awesome. Well, we have Mr. Sunday himself, and then we have his co-host Mason. And Mason, you dickhead. If you're listening, there's no way you're listening, but you dickhead. Mason put out a very, very awesome tidbit out there. I mean, even Mr. Sunday Movies, when he does things you missed in the film, he missed it. And
really?
I have to go back and watch it. But apparently, there's one scene where the Black Panther does not have a suit. He doesn't have a suit on, and he's fighting Winter Soldier. But he's still capable of doing a lot of the flips and stuff.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. I did see that.
He had fucking vibranium in his soles, dude.
Oh, really?
On his shoes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and he has the ring.
Yeah,
and he has the ring, but he has them on his shoes.
I did not know that.
That's dope.
That is
right?
dope.
That's why they're number one. You bastard. Can I please be the Mexican of the podcast?
There you go. There you go. You add Mexican commentary.
But that's really awesome to know that this guy, and because the fight sequences with him, and because the main thing is like him and Winter Soldier fight a lot in this film.
Yeah,
and it was awesome.
It was.
Especially I love going from Black Panther, dude. Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Bucky.
Dude, I thought he was a lot more better in this one because he brought a lot more to the table. He brought, he was funny. He was funny, and he was much more talkative in this one because in Winter Soldier he was introduced, but he was more like
he was an assassin.
He was an assassin, didn't talk much. But in this one, he was funny. He brought so much to the character.
Oh yeah,
and I honestly think he is Winter Soldier from now on. If they're
more, what's his name? Stan. I can't remember. I just said his name. Stan Sebastian Stan or something like that. Who plays Bucky? Dude, I think the Russo brothers heard what everybody said about Winter Soldier because it's funny because Captain America 2, Winter Soldier didn't have too much Winter Soldier and think about it.
Yeah.
So they really gave him a lot to play with in here because he's centered. It's centered around him, honestly.
Yeah.
And dude, he was awesome.
He was.
He looks like Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
He like brings more to it.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
In the movies, I mean, he's just awesome, and the fight scenes with him are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Especially when him and Cap.
Yeah, when they did fighting against Iron Man, that scene's been in the trailer, so we can say that when he fought with the shield.
With Iron Man.
Yeah,
when they fight against Iron Man, that was dope as fuck. Like that, there's some great surprises in there.
I love how Cap and him knew how to fight together because they're best friends, and they were throwing the shield to each other, to help and everything. I thought that was badass.
I thought that was pretty awesome too. But another character that's in here, because we're going down the line with characters, because there's a lot of characters.
Oh, yeah, there is.
There's a lot of characters. But what's so crazy is that we were saying that it's well balanced. Everybody gets their shine.
Yeah, yeah.
You know who got pretty good shine? I was like, you talk about Cap and Bucky being definitely BFFs and being able to fight with each other. I really love the relationship between Cap and Falcon.
Yes. Well, Cap and Falcon in the comic books are best friends also.
James, this is not the comics. This is the movies. But get over it. Get over it.
It's the same thing.
It's not. They're totally different. I know. And you know what's crazy? Like the Falcon suit in the comics is
it sucks.
It's terrible.
It sucks.
So to them to have Anthony Mackie as the Falcon, and for them to make his suit so badass, because I thought he was definitely the highlight in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And in this film, they upgraded his suit, and he's fucking dope.
Yeah, he is
awesome.
He really knows how to use that suit right, and I love that android robot that they had.
Yeah, they call him like Red Wing, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's great to see the loyalty and friendship between him and Cap.
Yeah,
because those two have like those to me. Those two are like brothers.
Yeah,
especially when he was at the end of Winter Soldier and he was like by his bedside. And, he has that Marvin Gaye playing and stuff.
Well, actually, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, remember he was playing that Marvin Gaye?
Oh, yeah, right.
He was like just waiting for him to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, if Cap, it's kind of hard because I would love to see, like, I won't get into spoilers because it'll be a spoiler if I say something. But I just love Falcon in this film. Yeah. Falcon was so dope in this film. Like, it is great. It's really great because, the problem with Hollywood in their movies is they don't have a lot of diversity. They don't have a lot of actors who come in here who are, different nationalities. Yeah. I mean, Denzel Washington's he's black. Like, he's a huge draw. So they're like, we'll just cast Denzel Washington. And, there's not people, a lot of people have been complaining because a lot of times these roles, they're not diverse. No. They just pick on this one certain nationality or whatever. And that's it. So what's so great about this film, if you think about it, was there was a lot of black actors in there. There was Falcon. There was War Machine. Even Black Panther. Even though I didn't really necessarily like War Machine as much as I want to.
I think we should discuss that a little bit.
We'll discuss that a little bit.
We'll discuss that a little bit.
I will say though, freaking Falcon is amazing.
Yes, I agree.
I'll take a pop of Falcon. Screw it.
Dude, those are hard to find.
Those are really hard to find.
Yeah.
And Black Panther is amazing. I want to just like I think Black Panther is like Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman.
Yeah.
Except of course Black Panther is really heavily involved in this film. I want to know more. I want more Black Panther. But with the Falcon, I want another Captain America movie.
Yeah, that would be nice to have. Oh, of course, Chris Evans. I mean, did his contract end on this one or something?
Yeah, something like that. I will. I just want to see Falcon. Definitely, I want to see Falcon in the Avengers.
Yes,
that's the problem. Like we don't. I love the original Avengers, but I think it is time to bring in some new blood, and I think they're setting that up definitely, especially with the after phase 3 and stuff, because after Infinity Wars they're going to continue it. Yeah, but I don't think they're going to have the original. They won't have Iron Man or Cap, or they'll probably have Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. just say like, you don't even have to go on a suit anymore, just be Tony. Yeah. So Falcon, man, like, what was like one of your favorite? Like, what do you think about the Falcon?
Oh, dude, he was an amazing actor, man. He was an amazing actor. He played Falcon really, really well. I just love the way that he was more. He was more involved because, like in the Winter Soldier, he was just being introduced. He was just being introduced as a character, so he didn't have too much involvement.
To your left. What is it?
Oh,
on your left.
Oh, on your left. Yeah, on your left. I was gonna look to my left. Well, what's there?
Captain's there. That's why.
That's cool. Hey, no.
What up, brother?
Come on in for a beer. Vulcan Ale.
I don't drink beer. I don't think I've ever seen Cap drink beer in a movie.
No, he did.
Did he?
He drank the 1,000-year-old brewed Thor beer that Thor had.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
My Cap drinks beer.
Yeah. Yeah, he drank that, and that's like potent to us humans. That would like knock us out one punch.
Ah, come on, Thor's a pansy.
Well, in Huntsman, yeah.
But another character that I felt like it's always great to see her in the film and stuff, but she never in this film she definitely wasn't as big as maybe definitely the first Avengers or even in Age of Ultron, I guess you could say. Oh no, in Winter Soldier, she was more bigger in Winter Soldier, but I felt like her taking a back seat in this film was actually a good choice, and that's Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow.
Yeah.
And then Natasha was fine. Yeah. On the whole thing, like where she was at, she, you would think she'd be in Cap's side.
Yeah, I know.
But certain circumstances made it where she can't. Yeah. But either way, she already signed. She signed it.
She did sign it. Yeah, and which I thought, it's kind of works for her because she is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, S.H.I.E.L.D. is not no more. But she is an agent, she's always been an agent. So for her to sign is just like a natural.
She doesn't know what freedom is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I love it because we see a little bit more of Natasha and Tony's relationship. Just a little hint to there. Yeah. Of just because we don't see them really together talking as much as we did maybe in the second Iron Man movie. In the second Iron Man, she was like the secretary.
Yeah, she was the secretary, yeah.
So just seeing them kind of just seeing those two interact together in this film is like, damn, this kind of brings me back to Iron Man 2. And I actually kind of liked Iron Man 2. Yeah. I liked her better with those long and that long. Yeah. Damn, she was fine. That time, that was like her finest. But, she was, but what I really love too is just her being on the opposite side. And you could tell she really cares about Steve. She's a friend.
Oh yeah, she is definitely a friend.
We'll get to spoilers, but she was there in a certain moment where where
you could just tell someone. Yeah.
You think those two are going to hook up eventually? Because they do hook up in the animated movie.
I don't think so. I don't. Well, which one? Black Widow and Cap? Yeah. No.
They hook up in this movies, like the next Avengers, and their kid is actually the leader.
Really?
Yeah, you never seen that?
In the Young Avengers, right? It's been a long time since
the Young Avengers. Before I was like, nah, I don't want to see it. Yeah. But after this, if they go that route, why not? But I do like the aspect what's going on there. What do you think about Scarlett?
I liked her. She's Black Widow. She is Black Widow.
She is Black Widow.
Yeah, she has she always has a new gadget. But see, I love it because she doesn't have to show that much cleavage in order to get noticed.
You're very attractive. Yeah. And her fight scenes are pretty
as fuck. Dude, she's a grapple expert, man.
She's not, it was funny though when I was watching, like, that's a stunt double.
Yeah,
because they would show the back of her head.
Yeah. No, it was a stunt jump.
But still, just the thing, like, there's a lot of great action sequences with her. She always has great action sequences.
Yeah, she does,
especially when she gets on top,
yeah,
and able to like swing you around and shit.
In a split second, I would be going, "This is not so bad." Ah, my arm!
Yeah, like, oh, these thighs. Oh, wait, no.
Uncle.
But yeah, I felt like she was used just right for this.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. She was perfect usage of Black Widow in there. Yeah.
Oh, almost there.
Yeah.
We had Black Widow. Another one is I want to talk about this. There's no secret that Sharon Carter.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Apparently, the only two people that didn't know. But Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
She's in this film. She's Agent 13.
Yes.
I don't like her.
You don't like her? Really?
She was.
See, I think that's who Cap's gonna hook up with, because that's, you know.
Well, yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that either. I just feel like she's just there. She does help out a little bit, but there's nothing that not razzle dazzle, but there's nothing that really gravitates towards her. Like, I don't feel invested in her at all. Like, if she wanted to die, I'd just be like, yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I see it too. I mean, she's only in a couple of scenes and everything. I mean, she helps him out. She like just basically helps him, like, you know, like get it, you know, like just get information all the time. You know, that's all she really does.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like, she's not. She was in Winter Soldier too.
Yeah, she was, but she was at the very end.
She's here and there.
Yeah.
And then she's at the end. Yeah. I don't know if it's the actress. I don't know if it's just the overall character. I think it's a little bit of both, honestly.
Probably,
but I don't gravitate towards her unless they actually, which is, you would think the Russo brothers would be able to write a character like that to be very, you know, noticeable.
I thought she was going to be Mockingbird.
She probably will.
No, they have it. They already.
They already have one.
Yeah, in the Agent Shield. Yeah, they have Mockingbird in that one.
You know, if she had the problem with Sharon too is like she has like she's very normal.
Yeah.
Very normal personality. Yeah. If you gave, even like Peggy was a little bit more spunk to her.
Yeah.
She was tomboyish. Yeah. So she kind of reminded me of the Up, from her Up.
Oh, yeah.
She kind of reminded me of her.
Yeah.
But with Sharon, she's just like blah.
Yeah.
So if you gave Sharon a little bit more characteristics and a little bit more just a little pizzazz.
And then a little bit more interesting name than Agent 13.
Yeah. I think, and you actually showcased how badass she is. And she's whatever.
Yeah.
So we got Cap. We got, you know, we talked a little bit about Scarlet Witch. We talked about the Vision. Hawkeye is in here.
Yeah, Hawkeye is in here.
And I think he doesn't have that really a big part at all.
No.
It's very, I think out of everybody, he has the littlest things to do.
Yeah.
But when he's in there, he's the Hawkeye I saw in Age of Ultron. What I loved about Age of Ultron, even though I don't like that movie.
You don't like Age of Ultron?
That's another topic.
Oh, really?
Movies we didn't like. We were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
With Hawkeye, though, in Age of Ultron, he was funny. He was realistic.
Yeah.
You're related.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, dude,
and
spot on.
And also, he was like a dad figure to Wanda and to
Yeah.
They saw him as a dad figure because he was all like, I'm an Avenger. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna fight. Now you're an Avenger now. Now you need to get off your ass and get out there and fight because we need you.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like, I have a bow and arrow. He says that.
Yeah.
So he's exactly like that from Age of Ultron in this film, and I loved every single second he was in there.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
He was a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
Another funny motherfucker was Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man, dude! I loved Ant-Man in this movie.
There was a couple jokes I felt like missed though.
Yeah.
Especially when he first comes in here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, come on, Paul, you could have done a little bit better.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man is so dope. Like, I really like Ant-Man a lot. I want another movie. Yeah,
he was funny. You seen the Ant-Man movie, right?
Yeah.
He's funny in that one. It was a good heist movie, and then he's funny in this one. Oh my god, Ant-Man's the shit.
Ant-Man was awesome in this movie. He was really cool.
Yeah, he was.
He was funny when it came to the battle.
Yeah,
he was really funny.
Yeah.
I really like Paul Rudd as Ant-Man.
Oh,
it's not Hank Pym, it's Scott Lang.
Yeah,
but I'm fine with that. I'm fine. You know, I love Michael Douglas as Hank Pym.
Yeah.
And they could actually do a prequel movie with the guy from I think Watchmen.
Yeah.
I would love to see that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ant-Man, a lot of people are just like kind of laughing at it, and I don't think the film was all that great, honestly. I think Edgar Wright would have done a way better job, of course.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not waiting for another Ant-Man movie.
Yeah. I
think Ant-Man needs to be in the Avengers.
Oh yeah, he does. Well, because he doesn't come in the Avengers.
In the comics.
I'm gonna say that every time.
Come on,
man.
Super.
I'm gonna say that every time now.
In the comics.
In the comics, if you want to get technical now.
This is a general audience, David. They don't know.
Well, they need to know.
But God, dude, Ant-Man was awesome. But out of all these characters we're naming, as much as I love my boy Cap, as much as I love my boy Tony, and as much as I love the new boy,
let's go with what we're gonna go with.
Hands down.
No.
Hands down.
I'm sorry, I'm not agreeing with this.
Hands down. This is the best movie version.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Is it my favorite Spider-Man? No. Guess what's my favorite Spider-Man? 90s anime series is my favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He was amazing. But this was the closest I got to that. This is the closest I got to that. Yeah. Difference here and there. But I believe this Spider-Man, this is the Spider-Man I want to see in the film. And I'm surprised you're saying no. Why are you saying no? You're bullshitting me right now.
No. I thought he was a good Spider-Man. He's good. I didn't like what they did with him.
I can't tell if he's serious or not.
I don't like what they did with him. I honestly don't like what they did with him. If they were,
this is not like the comics. Come on.
I know, and I'm not going into that. Well, I'm going to go into that a little bit too.
You really can't bring that comic Spider-Man into this.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
It's Civil War, my friend.
It's Civil War, but this is the first time we're seeing this Peter Parker.
I give you that. This is the first time that
we're going to go spoiler territory. We're going to argue the shit out of this.
Yeah, we are. We need to go spoiler territory.
Okay, so if you guys, overall, fantastic film.
Yes, overall, fantastic.
Where do you rank this film in Marvel movies?
Oh, shit. Like I would say 10 out of 10.
I mean, like your top 5.
Yeah, my top 5. Yeah, this one was top 5.
Is this number 1?
Number one.
This is number 1?
This is number 1.
What's number 2?
I would have to say X-Men Origins, Wolverine.
Okay, we'll go.
I'm just kidding. We'll
go all Marvel movies, I guess.
No. This was number 1. I like this movie. This was really, really good. This was done well, amazing. I would say maybe number 2, Ultron, and then number 3.
Oh Jesus!
I loved Ultron, man.
I feel like we're gonna disagree a lot of this.
No, I don't think we are.
We'll get into Age of Ultron and the spoilers. Guardians is not up there, huh?
Guardians is the third one.
Yeah. Okay. Winter Soldier, really? Not even in the second place?
No, Winter Soldier was good. It was good. I love the action scenes and everything, but I don't know. It's just like it just wasn't there for me.
I love this film because it had a best of both worlds. It had Winter Soldier and it had Guardians.
Yeah,
think about it. And those are my 2 favorite movies.
I love Marvel. Guardians. Yeah.
Well, we're talking all Marvel movies. You got to put Blade up there too.
Oh yeah, Blade is good, man. I love Blade. Wesley Snipes is Blade.
I would love for him to bring him back.
That would be cool.
He still got it. Still got it. It's a hard one because I would think I would have Guardians as number 1 because I've seen that movie 5 fucking times.
That movie is good.
But I've seen Deadpool 5 fucking times.
Oh yeah.
But we'll just say like Disney's Marvel. We'll just say the MCU.
Oh, the MCU? Okay.
Yeah. I think I would have to watch this again, but I automatically know in my heart like this is probably my favorite movie. It'll go Civil War, it'll go Guardians, and then it'll go Winter Soldier.
I like the list, but Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier was amazing. I love Winter Soldier, but
Winter Soldier was like my Dark Knight.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a film that was a thriller, action.
Yeah.
And it just happened to have Cap.
Yeah.
Just like Batman.
Yeah.
It was a thriller, action, even a little bit of mystery in there, but it happened to have Batman.
Yeah.
that movie pretty much could relate to a lot of the people. Like people who haven't even seen, don't even watch Marvel movies could watch Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And be like, damn, that's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. It was a good movie.
It's starting to sound like you're a hater.
Nah, man.
Let's get into the argument already. Right. Spoiler review. Right. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Let me take a drink real quick.
Yeah, we gotta get this down.
What the fuck, man? Really? What? Why?
Okay. Let me tell you why. Spider-Man was an overrated character in this.
In this movie?
Yes, in this movie.
Why? Because you didn't have too much time in there.
That, and it was just like, okay, Spider-Man Homecoming. It's like, it was a setup, man. It was a setup for Spider-Man Homecoming. That's what it was.
I would say it was a setup if it felt like a setup. But this was not a setup. He actually was in the film doing work, son.
Yeah, but see, here's
Giant Man. His ass wanted to topple down without Spider-Man.
Dude, but that was cool though. How
yes.
Star Wars.
Look at him, all happy and shit.
No. I was gonna say that was cool, but see, here's the thing I have with Spider-Man. All right, he got his suit from Tony. His suit.
But you gotta remember though, he already had a suit before that.
But it was a shit suit.
Well, he's only a kid.
No. I'm gonna have to say this because it goes with it. In the comics, yes,
I have. You cannot say that's the comic realm. This is the movie realm.
Well, then let's do the movie realm.
You can compare, I guess.
Okay, well, no. I can actually do this now. I remember because in the movie review, even in the Garfield one, even in the Tobey Maguire one, he made his suit. Even the Spider-Man suit that he wore. He made. He didn't get no help.
That makes no sense in the movie. Like when Toby made his suit, all the questions always pointed out like, why does that suit look like a $5,000 suit?
Yeah, but see,
when he has no money,
he was a genius.
He has no money.
He was a genius.
You could be a genius, but your ass ain't gonna have money to get that suit and that material. But you can be all the genius you want. But see, it's all about the dollars, yo.
His suit was cheaply made. It wasn't like it did look like a $5,000 suit and everything, but it was cheaply made. It was just like
Toby's?
Yeah, Toby's.
Hell no.
And Garfield's.
Garfield's actually, it looked like he made it.
Yeah.
It looked like he made it. Same with this Peter Parker. It looked like he made that first suit. And Tony, come on. Tony goes up to you and he tells you, I want you on my team. I need your help.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me get you some rims. You're gonna say no for free? You're gonna say no?
Yes, I'm gonna.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I think your problem with this Spider-Man is like you wanted the iron suit.
Oh, you know me too well.
I think you didn't like this version because you wanted the iron suit, and that doesn't necessarily mean that we won't get that down the line.
Yeah,
because Tony is in Homecoming.
Yeah. Dude, get out of my head, man. That's the problem I had.
That's the problem you had.
Yeah, that's the problem I had.
I know my shit, yo.
I know this, man.
I know my shit.
Like, no, honestly, yeah, that was my problem with it. Like they showed him, I'm gonna say it again. I know you're gonna, and I know I'm not comparing it, but he did get the iron suit, the Iron Spider suit, and that's the one that he got from Tony.
But you got to remember, this is the MCU.
Yeah.
So this Civil War is different than the comics.
It is different, but I just really wish that they kind of, because they followed the comic pretty well, man.
They had to change things, just like anime and film. I always say they have to change things in order to flow right. This film, it's all about the registration act. It's all about consequences.
Yeah,
it's all about working for the man because if you fuck up this thing, then you're a vigilante.
Yeah,
like you're not with us.
Yeah,
with the comics, it's revealing your identity.
Yeah.
It's Spider-Man revealing. That's why everybody's like, oh my God, Spider-Man's in Civil War. Let me jerk it real quick. I'm just jacking it. Everybody was freaking out.
Yeah.
They're like, how are they going to do it? Like, this is going to be the first they're going to introduce him. Like, what was before this? What was before Civil War? It was, it was Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah.
They're like, oh, they're going to introduce, like, him and Ant-Man, so like he could like unmask himself, and what's Tony and his relation. It's gonna change.
Yeah.
It's gonna change. So that's not the core. That's not the core. That's not the thing.
Yeah.
Because everybody in this MCU, everybody already knows their identity.
Yeah.
True, so Spider-Man coming in here and revealing himself, like that motherfucker. First of all, he should have never revealed himself in Civil War.
No.
In a comic. But like, it just didn't matter. So him in here, I felt like they just incorporated him in the right way. In the right way. Of course, yes, it's still a little bit like, ooh, here's Spider-Man. We're gonna, just wait till that Homecoming movie.
Yeah.
But I think they incorporated it so nicely.
No, he was incorporated nicely. I give you that. He was incorporated nicely. It's just that they should have done more on Black Panther than on Spider-Man. They should have had Spider-Man in there. Yeah.
It was based on, I think Black Panther was the main core, and then when they got Spider-Man, they had to incorporate him with Civil War.
Okay.
Well, you gotta. Come on, dude. Come on, man. That building that relationship between Tony and Peter, was awesome.
Yeah.
When Tony was there hitting on young Aunt May, Melissa Tomei, which makes sense. I'll get there in a minute. But when he's hitting on Aunt May, he talks to Peter.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you didn't have a little bit of like a big ass grin. Like,
I did. I had a grin. Like I said, I'm not hating on Spider-Man. I liked him in there, but it's just, to me, he just was like, we already got Homecoming. Everyone knows that Homecoming's coming.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
But it's just, I think that we should have been more considerate about Black Panther. I mean, he's a character that has not been introduced yet.
I don't think Spider-Man. I mean, I'm saying that Spider-Man was the best. He was the best, coolest character in this film.
Yeah.
But listen to everybody. Like, nothing is taken away from Black Panther.
No, nothing is taken away.
Because you talk Spider-Man, you talk Black Panther. And then you talk Ant-Man. Yeah. And then you start talking Cap and Tony and the rest of the gang. But, I mean, Black Panther is still a pivotal role.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you get more, I think what we're saying was that this movie was well balanced. I think it's Jenga. So if you take Spider-Man out, you get more either Black Panther scenes or you get more dialogue and scenes that you don't necessarily need. Because I think this editing was just spot on.
Okay.
I think the editing just made it go just right. So I think, like I said, everybody gets a good amount of screen time. Even Spider-Man did. Mm-hmm. So you take Spider-Man out, that Jenga piece might be what covers it all.
Okay, you made much more perfectly clear reference when you said the Jenga piece. Yes. I agree. You just want to see the iron suit. Yes,
want to see the iron suit.
Honestly, dude, I thought that would have been badass. I thought that would have been badass.
Now, the suit that he had on when everybody fought, I didn't. First time I saw the trailer, I was like, this suit looks like the old Spider-Man and his amazing friends. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But now that I saw it actually, him moving with him, fighting with him, like, honestly, I don't even really notice it. I just noticed, like, his fucking quips.
Yeah.
That's what they got down.
Yeah.
Was Spider-Man's quips.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it wasn't just a little bit Andrew Garfield. Yeah. And it wasn't like, Toby. Toby didn't, like, he quipped a little bit, but not as much as even Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
This was a balance of like quipping and fighting.
Yeah.
Especially when he caught Winter Soldier's arm.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was badass.
And they really got the Spider-Man right by really incorporating a lot of his genius aspects to it and his strength. Yeah. And that was catching.
That's what I liked about him. That's what I loved about this when they introduced Spider-Man, is that they didn't look him like, oh yeah, he's a wimpy dude. Yeah. No, they showed him catching a car. They showed him holding a car, and they showed him like just doing all that amazing stuff that he.
And he's only 6. He looks like a kid. Yeah. He looks like a high schooler, which is cool.
Yeah, and they got that aspect down too. I thought that was really awesome too.
Yeah, and what I loved was the genius of it all was, of course, his web shooters. Yeah, they got the web shooters back on there.
I love what Falcon said. Did that come out of you?
So I loved when he was fighting Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Oh yeah,
I didn't expect that. Yeah. I didn't expect him to fight those two. Yeah, but when he did, I was like, it was just comedy gold. It was awesome. So too,
yeah.
But the genius of it too was he was strategical.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, what's this idiot talking about Star Wars?"
Yeah.
You got Ant-Man down.
Yeah, exactly.
Put that motherfucker down. Yeah, Ant-Man's like, oh shit.
Dude, let's talk about Giant Man really quick. Let's talk about Giant Man.
So we'll go back to
Spider-Man
because I want to talk Peter.
Yeah.
I want to talk Peter aspect to that Tom Holland's
definitely
performance. But Tom Holland, do we agree that he's a good Spider-Man?
He's a good Spider-Man. I agree with that.
Okay, so we'll get before we get to Giant Man, you got to talk Ant-Man. Because he starts off small. So when Paul Rudd gets first introduced, this guy's just laying in the bed and shit.
Like, what time zone are we in?
Is it a little bit weird that he wasn't talking to Michael Douglas Hank Pym do the whole thing, or Wasp. Wasp was in there either.
Yeah, that's true. Wasp was in there. Yeah, I really wish that they introduced them like a little bit, like
at least Wasp.
At least her.
Or no, actually, I could live without Wasp until the Ant-Man sequel.
Yeah.
But I would have loved to see Michael Douglas.
Yeah, Michael Douglas in it, like maybe like him talking to him in the communique.
You
know, like going, they don't trust the Stark,
Yeah, like a freaking, Tony has, now he has what, Victoria, whatever her name is?
Friday.
Her name's really?
Yeah, her name's Friday, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I miss Jarvis.
I do too.
I miss Jarvis so much.
Yeah.
Vision, you need to, I'm sorry, buddy. I'd rather have Jarvis.
Jarvis was amazing, yeah.
Jarvis didn't take Tony's shit.
Yeah. But you have Friday, who's Pepper, basically. That's Pepper's voice.
Oh, we're going to get into that.
Well, I mean, it's not her voice. It's an,
It's Friday.
Yeah. And so, like, and this one, I just wish that, Hank Pym's like, hey, be careful. You don't trust the Stark, like all that stuff, because Pym doesn't like Stark.
Oh yeah, the and Ant-Man.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh shit, yeah. This is Stark shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That big old A, like this is not Stark shit. But okay, when we first get introduced to Scott Lang.
Yeah, oh God, that was amazing.
I fucking still love that arrow scene, and I loved how he got into Tony's suit.
Yeah, that was
dope, dude.
Was badass. Yeah,
like, what's this? Like, Tony's like, who the fuck's talking?
So this is your conscience, and we don't like what you're doing. He's all like trying to take apart his suit from the inside, and he's all Friday flushed the system out, and it's like a foam goes through and pushes them out.
And like the outside, it's all normal, and then the inside, fucking Scott's risking his life.
Yeah. I know. And I liked it when he went after Black Widow, and she did the little sting, the bite. Like, and he made the truck bend back. It was just a little thing.
The little things, dude. And then I loved how he geeked out the Cap.
Oh yeah, he's like, I feel like I'm shaking your hand too much.
But then there is the particular scene where he goes giant. He goes Attack on Titan.
Oh, dude, I thought that was amazing. I thought they were gonna do a giant man, like a little bit more average, taller than a human. But dude, they went massive scale with him, and I was like, wow.
Now I think I told you this before. Like I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh my god. I just come to my pants.
I did. I did.
I
all over.
I think it's because I seen Attack on Titan. Yeah. And I think because that suit.
Yeah.
Which was like a big it was kind of I don't know. It was like it was fun though. Yeah. It was really fun. I definitely liked when he was just like kicking ass.
Yeah.
I love Tony's lines like, oh, if anybody's got any secret, powers
or secret abilities that are really this cool. Because
now's the time to use them.
I liked it because when he went to Giant Man, he went on his little computer, and it was blue. If you notice, that was blue because blue meant go bigger. Red means is pin particles, and that means go smaller.
Oh yeah.
So it went all the way up to blue. So I only did this once, and I faded in the lab.
No, that was crazy.
Yeah.
They only did it once. That's what I like about Ant-Man. It's like it's lab work.
Wow.
It's definitely lab work.
And then I liked it when he got his. He shrunk that truck down. He threw it at War Machine. He's like, when I tell you, hit this thing. And he threw it right there. And he made the truck bigger. So, oh, man. I thought that was a water truck. My bad.
That was bad. Yeah. Like, Ant-Man was pretty dope in here. He was pretty I would love to see Scott Lang's Ant-Man in the Avengers. With Wasp. I want to see what Wasp looks like.
Yeah, exactly. But the helmet was different.
It was I felt like everything was kind of like the same.
Yeah.
But I think there's slight differences.
Yeah, the helmet was different, though. I noticed that.
Was it?
Yeah. It was,
to go Giant Man.
Yeah, well, no, not to go Giant Man, even when he was just in his regular suit. Oh. It was a different mask.
Well, they said that they were going to give him a little bit of a new design. But I felt like it was like the same thing to me.
Oh, yeah, it was the same thing, but it looked different.
It wasn't a vast change.
No.
It was simple. It was definitely some changes. Yeah. So yeah, Giant Man was awesome.
Yeah, Giant Man.
That whole scene, when those two were going at each other.
Yeah,
was pretty dope.
Yeah, the airport scene.
Yeah. What I really loved too was what I think. Okay, I guess we can get into this now.
Let's go.
I felt like War Machine needed to die in this movie.
That's a pretty big statement right there.
Don't you think like somebody had to die in this movie?
I thought,
I know Marvel doesn't like to go dark.
Yeah.
But come on, like somebody like.
I honestly thought that Cap was gonna die. I thought Cap or Tony. Yeah.
But I knew Tony wasn't since they already confirmed like he's gonna be in Homecoming. So okay, so we'll see if Cap dies.
Yeah, I thought Cap was gonna die. That was.
I don't mind that.
Yeah,
I don't mind Cap not dying.
I wouldn't mind that either because he would have had Bucky become Cap.
Yeah, or Falcon.
Oh, Falcon. Well, yeah, I was gonna say in the comic book, Falcon does become Captain America. He does.
But I like the idea of him still being alive and actually in Wakanda.
Yes.
That is interesting.
Yes.
I don't know where the fuck they're going with this.
Yeah, I know.
Is it in the comic, James? Is it in the comic? I don't want to hear it then. But I like that aspect. I love I was hoping they weren't going to kill him off.
Yeah.
And they didn't. But I was hoping that War Machine would die. Because just imagine if War Machine died, this is why Tony's pissed in those trailers. I thought that's what it was going to be. I thought Tony was going to be pissed as fuck because and then you have the relationship between him and Cap.
Yeah.
That's where I felt like, okay, now you're never gonna get what you had back.
Yeah.
But since War Machine didn't die, and it was the Vision's fault.
It was the Vision's fault, but he didn't get mad at the Vision.
That's why I felt like Tony in this movie was just a really arrogant and ignorant. Like he didn't listen to Cap when Cap said that wasn't Bucky.
Yeah.
I felt like Tony, even though Winter Soldier did kill his parents, like he just wouldn't go rage mode on that.
Yeah, he did. He went
rage mode. Like a lot of people are comparing him to Bruce.
Nah.
Like, my parents died. Like it was kind of funny how they introduced out of all these movies they introduced his parents in the beginning.
Well, I mean, the funny thing is, but I love that CG work that they did with young.
Oh my
Robert
God,
Downey.
that was terrible.
You didn't like that?
That was terrible.
Oh, wow. I liked it.
It was way better in Ant-Man.
Really?
Yeah. It was so weird looking. I don't want to say it's terrible. It was fine.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, it was better than Ant-Man.
Really?
It was way better than
Ant-Man. I like how they made him look young, like young.
It was weird.
It was?
It was weird. Probably because we've seen Robert Downey Jr. young. He was Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. That's true, he was.
But we do see Tony's parents. We've seen Howard and what's his mom's name?
Martha.
Is it?
No.
I wouldn't doubt it. We see them again, and of course, Winter Soldier kills them.
Yeah.
We all knew that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't know that.
You didn't?
I did not know.
I knew that. It's that whole aspect of it. It kind of because Tony never really kind of met. Well, they mention his dad a lot. They have to because his dad was part of the Shield.
Yeah.
And of course, and he's an Agent Carter. And he worked closely with Peggy and stuff. Like they were pretty much friends. I guess the mom kind of threw me off. She was so old.
Yeah, well that too. But the funny thing is when he was gonna go rage on Winter Soldier, he didn't say you killed my parents. He said you killed my mom because he was pissed at his dad. He was mad at his dad for the longest time and everything. And so he has daddy issues just like everyone else.
I think he feels like he's not living to his dad's legacy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
and he's actually surpassed it if you think about it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
his dad didn't know how to harness that energy.
He was limited at his time with the
technology. Well, he probably would have cracked it.
Yeah,
just like the German doctor cracked the serum.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's kind of interesting because his dad at his time wasn't able to crack it.
Yeah,
but the German Stanley Tucci, I don't know his name, who cracked the super soldier syndrome. That was World War II.
Yeah.
And he was able to make a super soldier.
Yeah.
And they can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
The only thing that's come close is the Hulk.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
It is.
Before we get into any more, we'll get into War Machine and Rhodey.
Yeah.
Because I don't like War Machine. Before we get to there, I think another character that we couldn't talk about and an action sequences that was really, really great, and I can't believe they did this because I want to see more of him, was Crossbones.
Yes.
Crossbones was dope. His suit looked great.
Yeah.
His fight with Cat was great.
Oh my God. And what freaking Scarlet Witch did when he exploded?
Well, he exploded himself.
Yeah,
but I can't believe he's dead.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was going to be a lot longer in the movie than he was.
Yeah, we're talking about there should have been deaths in here. But with Crossbones, it was, when I say deaths, there should be a very emotional, you got, somebody you followed for a long time. And yes, Crossbones was in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
But it felt like we're just scratching the surface with him.
Yeah.
And that death, even though I'm like, God damn it, I want to see more. It was kind of a devastating death.
Yeah.
It still wasn't the same as maybe seeing an Avenger die.
Yeah.
But Crossbones was dope. I
liked him too. Yeah.
I want to see the Punisher kick his ass, honestly.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, he had his power gloves on.
Because he's trying to copy the Punisher. Come on, be realistic.
If you notice too,
in the comics.
No, this has nothing to do with comics this time. This has nothing to do with comics. I was just noticing that his power fists that he had were just like the ones in the Fallout video game. I know you never played it.
I never played it.
But it had the same design and the same aspect on it. I thought that was pretty cool how they did that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, when he got that patch, that Crossbones patch, which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, dude, is that a Punisher patch? Why is a Punisher patch in Civil War? I'm like, yes, is he going to be it? No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Well, Crossbones was awesome, man. It just kind of sucks that they did kill him off.
Yeah.
So I felt like he could have been a cool villain to come back.
Oh, yeah. He would have been really cool, yeah.
He's a better villain. I felt like with just the 15 minutes he got was better than the Zuma guy.
Yeah, I didn't really like the Zoom guy or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
I didn't. He was good, but he was, you know, because he's supposed to be a mastermind.
And you know, he got Tony and Captain in the fight.
Yeah.
This is where I compare it to Batman v Superman, because if you remember, you know, Lex Luthor gets Batman and Superman to fight.
Yeah.
I felt like they executed it a lot better in this film.
Yeah, they did.
But it's the same concept. And of course, that Zuma guy had more of a reason why he wanted these two to fight.
Yeah.
But it was stupid because like I felt like he was trying to get a super soldier army together.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And that never happened.
No, he shot them all.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That's how you get Tony and Cap and you know Winter to come together.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they didn't go that route.
Yeah, I don't either. That's just really weird.
That was weird.
Yeah.
But this guy, like, he wasn't bad by all means. He was good. He was there to get the story going.
Yeah.
Especially Bucky.
Yeah.
Framing Bucky.
Oh yeah, with that code that he puts in and he goes Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt that was a missed opportunity though, and I felt like it was a little bit too much of Lex Luthor's plan. Which is kind of crazy, you know. The two biggest movies in their verses.
Yeah.
But let's go back to War Machine.
All right, let's go with War Machine.
I don't like War Machine. I don't like Don Cheadle as War Machine. I like the character War Machine.
Okay, well, so you don't like the character, or you don't like the?
I don't like the actor playing War Machine.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing I've seen War Machine do was when fucking him and Tony took out all those bots.
Oh yeah.
From Whiplash.
Oh yeah.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
That was badass.
That was badass. Yeah.
But ever since then, like he was the Iron Patriot. That reminds me, what the fuck happened to Iron Patriot?
Oh, he went back to War Machine. The Iron Patriot is a War Machine.
Yeah. Why did he go back?
I don't know. They probably got it right. Exactly. You know, Iron Patriot just sucked, but War Machine is such a badass name.
So Don Cheadle as War Machine, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. And
then honestly, even the Russo brothers don't really know what to do with War Machine, because War Machine is like Iron Man, and they already have Iron Man, so why would they need more War Machine? Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool like to see them like work together, but I think what really doesn't work is because Don Cheadle's War Machine. Yeah. He has that little knife.
That sword, yeah.
That little sword of his.
It's like a sting, like a shock one. Yeah.
Didn't really care for it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
War Machine to me in this film was the least coolest character in here.
Yeah.
The Vision almost killed his ass, which I was kind of hoping.
I know. I thought he was gonna die too, because that was a hard impact.
The Vision was just too. He was too much for the pussy.
Yeah.
He was way too much on Scarlett Johansson's ass. Like I was expecting more of the.
Or you mean Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch. I was expecting more kind of Vision to be a pivotal role, and he kind of was. Not really.
Yeah.
He was. He knew he was more powerful than a lot of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh my god, that part though when he goes through Ant-Man and then my god, there's a guy or Giant Man, there's a guy going through me.
There's a guy going inside me.
That was so funny. But you know, the Vision, like they really, I was surprised watching this film, like how much they're setting up that Scarlet Witch and Vision.
I'm really surprised too. Yeah,
they set it up a lot.
Yeah, they did.
A lot. I mean, there was a lot of scenes with those two just together.
Yeah, like I mean, he was like making her dinner. He didn't even eat. You know, he's a robot. Yeah, and then he was just like, you know, like he didn't want to hurt her, but dude, she put the whooping on him, dude. She weighed him down more and more. And
that was cool.
Blasted him through the floor. Yeah,
I was kind of hoping that because he's supposed to be kind of emotionalist.
Yeah.
I would think. I was kind of hoping like when he does reveal like, oh yeah, Tony told me to keep your ass.
Yeah,
that's why I'm doing all this.
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping that was it.
Yeah,
like, there was like no romantic feelings because you know, I'm not against it. I really like Vision and Scarlet Witch if they hook up, like Wanda.
Yeah,
I mean,
are you against robot human dating?
I don't know. It's Ghost in the Shell. Am I against having wall scrolls up that are animated characters that are not even real? Tifa, what do you think?
I see what you did there, sir. I salute you.
Thank you. So I'm not against it.
Yeah.
And this, I'll get into it right now because I was kind of hoping, because what's great about what I didn't like about Age of Ultron was also I don't want to say I didn't like it, but I was just like confused and weirded by it.
Really?
Was not Black Widow. Yeah, Black Widow and the Hulk.
Oh yeah.
That was a little weird.
Yeah,
that was like out of nowhere. And they do mention the Hulk, and they're like, and even was it Tony? Tony's like, oh, hey, you know where the big guy's at?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I know he don't call.
Yeah, I know.
He don't write.
Yeah.
Even with Thor, they said, "Where's Thor? His ass is somewhere else.
Yeah,
you can't control that motherfucker."
Yeah, he's an Asgard.
What I would have been down for was I was kind of hoping for a little bit because I love my romance. I was kind of hoping was Valentine's Day. Wait, that's next year.
That's next year.
What I was hoping was a little bit of an oddball kind of scenario like that, but actually kind of would be kind of cool and make sense. A little bit more chemistry than Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I didn't like Agent 13 was like I didn't like that relationship between Cap and her. How about Cap and Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch?
Yeah, because I think the actual actors are dating.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chris Evans and Elizabeth Olsen. I kind of saw it though.
Yeah.
Because when Scarlet Witch, I mean, awesome combo move when she like grabs him and levitates him into the.
Oh yeah.
That was badass.
And then when she takes the gas out too, that was pretty badass.
Oh, that was awesome! And she just swirls it up in there.
Yeah.
What I really liked was the fact that Cap came in there and like was talking to her like, "Hey, like, it's not."
It's not your fault. Yeah.
Like, it is.
I just thought she saw more Cap as like a
brother.
Yeah, brother or something.
Because they're not that old. Well, Cap is old.
Yeah. She's a teenager still.
He does say kid.
Yeah.
But come on, Elizabeth Olsen is no teenager in that movie.
Yeah, no.
She's been naked in a couple films. I'm just saying.
Really?
I love me some Elizabeth Olsen.
Which ones?
Old Boy.
Oh, really?
The remake Old Boy.
Oh.
Yeah. She is fantastic. I love her.
Oh, right.
I want a poster.
That scene probably, huh?
Not necessarily that scene, because why did I mention Old Boy?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So let's just wrap it up.
Yeah.
With so we got War Machine.
Yeah.
We already said that.
Yeah.
I will wrap it up with this. Going back to Spider-Man.
Okay, going back to Spider-Man.
His Peter wasn't like my 90s Peter still, but it still was a great Peter.
Yeah, he
was very realistic.
Yeah, he was a realistic Peter. I give you that. He was very realistic because he was a nerdy, geeky kid, and he was picking up stuff off the thing. Like, he was holding that DVD player, and everything.
Which I didn't really. I was a little bit kind of like, why the hell do you have this shit?
Yeah,
I don't ever see Peter with that kind of shit. He's smart.
Yeah, he's smart. Yeah, he knows how to make stuff.
But I'd rather have him like more scientific kind of stuff.
That's what I was saying. Like, he doesn't have that scientific thing behind him.
I don't think until Homecoming, because Homecoming, that's where you can introduce like Dr. Connors,
and that's his origin too, right?
Oh, Lizard, Lizard. Oh well, it's not gonna be his origin story.
Oh, it's not gonna be his origin.
I'm hoping that because they're saying that this Spider-Man is from Ultimate Spider-Man, the show.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah. Okay. But I would like a little bit more 90s in there, and I would like to actually see the Lizard. Oh no, we already had Lizard.
Yeah.
I would like, for the science, I would like to see him, because what Spider-Man 2 did great with Sam Raimi's was that relationship between Peter and Doc Ock. Yeah. The scientific things about it. Like, they're men of science.
Yeah,
they were fast, that's why they had a relationship right there. So with this Peter, I want to see definitely more of the geeky kind of stuff. I want to see him with rock some glasses, man. I mean, at this point, you already have your powers. So
so he doesn't need the glasses no more.
A lot of people say that we don't need Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane Blige. They say that we're gonna get White Tigers or something like that.
Oh, White Tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because she's in Ultimate.
Yeah.
It seems like they have a relationship too.
Oh, really?
Which I'm fine with it. But how about get in some Felicia?
They need to Black Cat.
Get some Felicia in there. And listen, you at one point, I'm not saying do it in Homecoming.
Yeah.
Because you can wait for it. I think you still would need a little bit of Gwen.
Oh yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah,
because she is like a big part of the Spider-Man lore.
Yeah,
and this Spider-Man 16. So,
yeah,
and we haven't gotten to that point. But you at some point you're always gonna have to bring Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, you do. She's
pivotal.
Yeah.
She is.
And we're not talking the Kristen Dunst.
No, we're talking about a hot smoking. Yeah. I want to see a hot smoking Mary Jane because this hot Tom Holland kid, he's not like super nerdy, and he's not a super like pretty boy. He's like right there in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle.
He's like right there in the middle. He's like an average schmuck.
Okay.
But I want to see like a chick come in here that is way beyond his league.
Yeah.
Because what the beauty of what Spider-Man and Mary Jane, this is why everybody likes Spider-Man 2, is because he's a geek who gets powers. And people are like rooting for this kid. Yeah. They're always rooting for him. So when he gets the hot girl, he gets the hot girl.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in the comics, the relationship and stuff. In the 90s TV show, too.
They get married, yes.
In the 90s TV show, too. But I do like the fact that Melissa Tomei is younger. It makes sense. Because that's not his second aunt. That's his first aunt.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder who Ben was.
I know. Ben must have been young,
Uncle
too.
Ben,
yeah.
Dude, who's... They have to reference him at least.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
I was kind of hoping, though, when I think they missed the opportunity for actually using this line. It would have been a perfect time to use the line was when Tony was telling Peter, like, why, what made you want to do this? And, like, that's when you use it. That's when you use, like...
Yeah, my Uncle Ben was shot,
Yeah. Because a man told me with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Boom! You don't even have to use it anymore. You told Tony.
Yeah.
Tony. Creating Ultron. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. Everyone knows who created Ultron.
Exactly. All right. So this was part 1 of Civil War. Marvel Civil War.
Yes.
Captain America 3.
Yes.
We're gonna do part 2 later on, and that's gonna be just filled with spoilers. Because we have so much to cover with this film. We haven't even talked about what the meaning of the secret endings, the end credit scene, especially with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen that one. Yeah.
Especially with Wakanda.
Oh yeah.
Cap dying. We also have
and him on kind of like on the run.
Yeah, and then also Winter Soldier being frozen.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman's character. Was it Martin Freeman? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot, and then also just because this movie's over, that doesn't necessarily mean that the Civil War Registration Act is not over.
Yeah.
There's still lots to be done. Mm-hmm. So I want to thank Super Nerd 81.
Good to be here, always.
Just another solid podcast, and we're going to be continuing doing more podcasts. We'll advertise the next part 2 of the whole event.
All right.
And we should be getting some more going on pretty soon, And look for all his pops unveils.
Yes.
And I'll have his channel link in the description box.
Also, if I can put a little picture in it.
Plug it in.
Friday, I am going to be doing my first podcast by myself. But of course, if Dan the Man wants to join, more than welcome to. He's the founder and CEO of this company.
I'll think about it.
It's going to be all on video games, and I'm going to have 2 special guests on Friday. So look for this on Friday.
If we talk Madden, I'm there.
Well, yeah, we can talk every video game known.
If we talk old school Nintendo, I'm there.
Yes, we're talking old school Nintendo. We're talking new school. We're talking everything.
Okay. I like to talk.
Yeah, you do.
And you can find us on Twitter at Saiyan Podcast. Mm-hmm. And that's basically all I got, man. I mean, Team Tony still.
Team Cap all the way.
No, it's Team Cap now.
Team Cap.
Cap made more sense. All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. We're just saying. We're just saying here.
Saying.
This is a Just Saying podcast, and until next time, until part 2 comes along, because we have a lot of part 2s.
Yes, we do.
All right, see you guys later.
Peace.